Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. OMG, it's been a month of me having this YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you so much, like all the support, the love for my last two videos. Like, if I could just give you my heart, this is my heart right here, okay? This is my heart, here. Take it, take my heart, because you guys have shown so much support over the last month, and let me just tell you how my month has been. I was taking physics over the summer. Who told me to take physics over the summer? I don't know who convinced me. I was taking physics this summer, and I basically had an exam like every other week. So I was basically like crying in my bed every night. You guys don't understand. But a girl is done. I finished on Tuesday, so we're about to be making these videos. I'm excited. But for this video, if you haven't read the title, because you were so excited to click my video, you're like, oh my god, video, and you clicked it, you don't know what this video is about. It's a college advice. What you need to know before going to college, or what you need to know while you're in college. Shout out to my sister, she's going to college next year, and I thought, you know what, this would be a really good video that she could watch maybe right before she's going to college, and it'll help her out if you want to know the deets of college. I'll give you the tea. Let's sip our tea together, because I'm about to tell you every little thing, everything from professors to what major you should choose to friendships and how that can carry you through college. Like, just stay tuned for this video. We're gonna have a blast. I have a couple of questions. Where's my phone? What's that? I forgot my phone. Okay, I'm back, sorry. But I have a couple of questions that you guys asked on Instagram. Of course, Instagram. I love me my Instagram. But you guys asked me some questions you guys wanted to know in this video, and I'll just start with, where did I go to college? If you guys haven't seen my first video, you guys need to go check that out, because y'all phonies. I'll put the link in the end of this video, because you gotta watch this video first. I go to the University of Minnesota Duluth. I am not done. I do have one more semester left. That's the school I chose when I was a senior in high school. I mean, I wanted to go to the Twin Cities, the University of Minnesota Twin Cities, but complications came. I was waitlisted. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be waitlisted. I'm worth more than that, and I decided to go to UMD. Going to UMD, my major was not the major I wanted. I don't know who chose this major for me, because I didn't choose this major. It's environmental and sustainability. That's the major I came into university with. Mind you, I did not even know how to say sustainability. That was my major. They were telling me I chose it, and I was like, I did not choose this major. I didn't even know this major existed. What are you talking about? And they were like, and I told them I don't want this major. I want my major to be biology, because at that time I was like hardcore pre-med. I was like, I'm gonna be a doctor. This is what I'm gonna do. UMD doesn't have a pre-med like course that you can do like a major. So instead you have to do either something like chemistry, biochem, or biology, and I decided to do biology because I loved biology in high school. So I ended up changing my major to biology in sophomore year. So my whole freshman year I was environment and sustainability, and that was tragic. I mean, I guess freshman year your major really doesn't matter like that much, because it's mainly you're taking mainly like prereqs, so it didn't really matter that much. I mean, it kind of did matter if I wanted to start like bio 1. I couldn't get in because they gave those who are bio majors first seats, and it was just not fair. I was just like, that's not fair. So I had to wait till sophomore year to take biology, right? So that's the tea of my major and how I came to becoming a bio major. This major was not easy. It was a very hard major. Someone asked me, where did you live freshman year? So freshman year I lived in the dorms. I lived in this one old building called LSH, Lake Superior Hall, and my roommate was DeAndrea, and actually she was just previously my roommate till senior year, but I'm gonna put a pic of her right here, maybe one right here too. But yeah, that was my first roommate. She was my first explore buddy. It's nice that I had, like, it's nice to have a roommate that you get along with right away, because you and her are in it together, and you come to this university and you don't know a lot of people, and you guys basically, it's basically you two to the end. Like, that's how it felt like when it was me and her. Like, we would go eat together, we would go watch movies together, we would go explore the city together, because we really liked each other. But if you end up going to college and you get a roommate that you don't like have that connection with, it's not the end of the world, because I've had a lot of friends who had roommates that they weren't friends with, and they probably don't talk to. If you and them don't get along, it's okay, it's not the end of the world. Leave your room, it's probably going to be for the better, you know. I stayed in LSH, which was really small dorm. Like, it was tiny. I mean, not that tiny, I'm being dramatic because my room is like this now. I'll give you guys a room tour maybe another video, but yeah, I'm spoiled now. But back then I lived in basically like one of my closets. Okay, I'm lying. It wasn't that small. If I have any photos, I'll insert it here. But yeah, it wasn't bad. But freshman year is the year to make friends. When I tell you freshman year, I made so many friends, and so many lifelong friends that I know to this day they'll have my back. And freshman year is the year where you leave your dorm, you sit with people that you don't think you're gonna be friends. You sit with everyone. Like, I literally sat with anyone. I mean, most of the times I sat by myself. I mean, I didn't want to eat with people that I didn't know, but I'm a shy person. But advice for you is sit with people. That's what I got, because you never know. The person that you could be sitting with could be your best friend, could be your maid of honor, could be your soulmate. You never know. So I would give you advice. Dining hall, try not to sit alone. I mean, there's some days where you gotta have your days and you sit alone, but try to sit with people during during lunch or dinner or whatever. Another person asked, how was the food when you lived in the dining hall? I'm already a picky eater, okay? I don't really like a lot of food. Like, me and food, if you've seen my first video, I'm picky, but I'm not picky. Like, I like the basics food, but like, basically I lived off of turkey sandwich and cereal and ice cream freshman year, and I gained like 100 pounds. Like, but that was not it, basically. Like, I was eating unhealthy, and the thing is, like, I know, like, they say when you go to college, I think it's called freshman 15, where you gain a lot of weight freshman year, but honestly, we just didn't have good food. Eating on a regular basis was really hard, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Basically, I had to buy a lot of snacks and shove them under my bed, because I literally lived off of snacks, because the dining halls had very strict like eating times. Like, we had to finish eating dinner at 7. Like, what do you mean finish at 7? Like I would get out of class at 6:30 and have to run to the dining room. Like, really? Like, I don't know if they changed it now, because I only ate at the dining hall for 1 year. Yeah, 1 year. And it was my freshman year, and I never wanted to go back because I was traumatized. But yeah, that was a good question. The dorms were my dorms were very small, and the dining center was just really had bad food. Let's see. Would you rather live on campus or off campus? So I lived on campus for my first 2 years, 3 years. Oh my god, I lived on campus for 3 years. Okay, I lived on campus for 3 years. I lived in the dorm for the first year, and then the second and third year I lived on campus apartments. And the on campus apartments were actually not bad. Like, you still have to share a room, which sucks. So yeah, so I would say just at least try to live on campus your first year. Please do not live off campus your first year, because I will guarantee you will not meet anyone. I mean, unless you're like an extreme extrovert, you will not meet a lot of people. Like, you will not. I'm telling you, stay on campus for at least your first year. Be social, even if you're not. I'm literally the most shy person when you first get to meet me. So I would say just try to be open your freshman year, because you will look back and be like, if I didn't go talk to that person, like, you're like, if I didn't do this, if I didn't do that, like, don't have regrets, just go for it, you know, just go for it. Okay, let me keep answering your questions. Okay, someone asked, I am going to be living with friends next year, and I'm wondering, how was your experience living with friends, and did you have fun? So I basically have always lived with a friend since freshman year because my roommate DeAndre became one of my close friends. And then, actually wait, no, junior year was the first year I decided to live on campus with no friends. And I can say, like, I love living with friends, don't get me wrong, like I love living with friends, it's really fun, but on campus you're gonna have to share your room with your friend, and I feel like sometimes that gets a little bit hard because you're with that person all day. And I found this, maybe it's just me, but I found this really hard where you're always with that person, and it's gonna naturally lead to arguments, like naturally, like it's not your fault if you guys get into an argument because you guys in the end of the day are two different people. I would say living in a house is so much better, like when you do have your own room, because you live with people that you like, but you also have your own space. And I'm very adamant about having my own space, and I love it. So I would say for your first time living with your friends, it's gonna be hard, don't get me wrong, like it's gonna be really hard, but just gotta push through. At the end of the day, you guys will make the most amazing memories, like you guys will have the most fun ever, but it is gonna be hard. Like I would suggest, like an advice is just set ground rules, like just set some rules out and say, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're not gonna do, this is what we're comfortable with, and this is what we're not comfortable with, because this is what I did for a lot of my roommates in the beginning. Another person asked, how is it being a biology major? Did you enjoy it? Was it fun? And how hard was the curriculum? So being a biology major was actually very hard. So the biology department does not have a lot of, I guess, like people of color who work in our field, and it's very hard to have that bond with the professor when you know that they're not like you and they haven't faced the same struggles as you. And it's sometimes harder, especially for first generation students, and this is what my video is specifically for. Mainly it's for first generation students who they don't have those other, like they don't have parents where they can ask, oh, how was college, how was choosing a major, and they don't really have a lot of friends because we all grow up in this community where we're the first. I'm the first, me and my brother are the first to go to college, so we didn't have that like person holding our hand going to college, like we don't have that. So choosing my biology major, I went for it because I was like, med school is the move, you know. And I found out that I wasn't happy in my biology. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed a lot of the classes, like, but the thing is, the way to study and the way to just prepare yourself, I didn't have that. I didn't have that help. Studying was very hard for me. It still is to this day. Studying is just something that you have to practice. You have to practice how to study. Like literally, you have to sit down and give yourself a routine on how to study, because man, it'd be hard. So someone asked, have you gone through depression or any anxiety throughout college? I'm going to college next year and I'm scared of this happening to me. So I would say in my college experience, I struggled with mainly anxiety. I had anxiety like my whole life. I've always had anxiety, but woo, child, that coming to college, whatever you had, it's gonna be times 10, because I had anxiety. I was always like really nervous, but my first exam in college, when I tell you I was shaking, I couldn't breathe, like I was hyperventilating, everything like that, every little thing happened. With college, if you don't like focus on your time, because time goes by so fast in college, it literally feels like yesterday I was a freshman and now today I've graduated, like I'm done. It's just been a really fast roller coaster, and I would suggest like taking it slow, like making sure you have time for yourself, because this is something I struggled with. I'm always, every weekend I was like, oh my god, what are we doing this weekend? Oh my god, what should we do? Let's hang out. But the thing is, I realized I needed my self-care day, and I didn't give myself that. And I think I realized that senior year, I'm like, wait, I'm not taking care of myself. If I don't take care of myself, my grades are gonna drop. and that's something you have to do because work gets in the way of your success in college, friends get in the way of your success in college, relationships, every little thing gets in your way with college, and you need to make sure you maintain everything. Like, you have to have a balanced life to make sure you succeed. I'm not gonna say I did that because I struggled a lot, but I just want to give you the advice of what I went through. In case you don't know anyone who's been to college who's giving you this advice, for me, it was a really bad habit of me not balancing my time, which caused my anxiety to get worse and worse. Someone asked, have you ever experienced doing an assignment last minute, or are you a dang nerd? When I tell you the amount of assignments I have procrastinated on, you guys will literally fall on the floor laughing. Like, literally, I will sit in my bed, I will be on my laptop, like and I'll be like, I'm good. And then you get that wave of sleep, that little, you get that little, and you're just like, ooh. You're like, you know what? I can do this in the morning. Close that, you wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. and you're struggling to get your life together. And procrastination is gonna happen. I don't think a college student can go through college without procrastinating. Like, I don't think that's possible. Procrastinating it's a part of life. It's something you have to learn to do. And I've procrastinated so much, and maybe a little too much. Like, I was just in my blood. Like, for shooting this video, I was like itching myself because I'm like, I need to do this tomorrow. I was like, okay, should I do this tomorrow? Procrastination, it's something you can't avoid. I would say something to help you is maybe let's move on. Okay, what is the biggest advice that you can give to someone who's very scared into going to college? The biggest advice I can give you is stay true to yourself. Like, don't try to be someone you're not. And I know this is very generic and basic, but I'm a basic B, you know what I'm saying? But just go into college saying, I'm not gonna change myself for anyone. I can give you a little tea about my college experience. I've never drank in college. I came into the mindset saying, I'm not drinking, it's Hodan, like, it's not me. Even if my friends do it, I'm not gonna do it. So making sure that you stay true to yourself, because peer pressure comes. Peer pressure comes like a big wave. Like, it will push you down. And when I tell you, you have to stay true to yourself, because if you don't stay true to yourself, you are gonna fall for anything. If you don't, wait, what's that one quote? If you don't stand for one thing, you'll fall for everything. If you don't stand for one thing, you'll fall for everything. I'll put the quote up here. And it was really hard, especially when you see all your friends having fun and drinking above age, of course. And they're like, oh my god, do you want some? And I'm just like, no, I don't. And you know that. You can still go out, like, you can still go out and have fun. Don't get me wrong, like, I've gone out and I've had fun, but you don't have to drink. And I'm telling you, like, it's gonna, especially for us Muslim Americans, like, it's hard. You're gonna go to college and be like, oh my god, like, everyone's drinking around me, should I try it? And I'm telling you, if you drink that and you feel deep down that you're gonna regret it, don't do it. If you feel like deep down you're gonna regret something, don't do it. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, you don't have to drink to have the full college experience. 'Cause I feel like I went through the whole college experience without drinking one bit. Just saying, girl, just giving you the little tea. Don't gotta drink in college to have fun, because I have fun. I had lots of fun, I had loads of fun. Okay, I think this video is getting a little long, so I'm just gonna answer one more, but if you guys want me to, I kind of want to do a part 2, because this is not enough time. Like, I need, oh my god, do you guys know what time is it? It's 9 o'clock right now. Like, when did I start doing this? Anyways, one last question, because, and this is good, you know, I always do my last question juicy. You know, it's about to be a juicy question, you already know. How did you handle dating while in college? You know, dating in college, like, it's something that's gonna come. Like, actually, my boyfriend's right here if you guys wanna meet him for the first time. Okay, so my camera basically died on me. That's my camera telling me you gotta wrap this up, like you gotta go, like now. Okay, so I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in for this video. If you guys want me to spill some more tea, let me know in the comments. I will. I can maybe do a part 2 of what you need to know for college and kind of my college experience. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to the channel. And I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you guys have given me over the past month. Like, I love you guys so much. You guys don't even know how much I love you. I love you guys. Let me know, comment below what more videos you guys want. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Mwah. I talk too much. This video about to be cut it.
It's some SOS boys. Party don't start again. Then you bring it back again. Put it on it again.